Why did I pick AP this game? I don't know. I just saw Leona, Talon, Cassiopeia, like AP's decent against. I could have played AD, but yeah. What's more fun to play? Probably AP, man. AD is just so stressful, bro. Well, for me anyway, like it's a lot easier for me to play on it's a lot easier for me to play on ping or AP on this ping. Yeah. If I play AD, it's very hard for me to get in backstabs consistently, so. Where is my fucking box at, mate? There's no way I'm like not doing this, you know, so I don't give a fuck, boy. Oh look, there he is. What the fuck is this, mate? What is that fucking Talon doing, bro? So he's done Raptors Walls. This guy could literally be anywhere right now. I don't know what the fuck that Talon is doing, bro. Do I really have to recall after this shit? Ideally, like... Like, I really just want to clear here, you know? How many fucking wars do these guys have? I'm guessing Talon's top side, yeah. Probably should have pinged the Renekton in there, but it's whatever. He would have died anyways, it's safe, I think. See how I saved my A there? Just trying to bait her flash, like, they'll always do it. Well, most of the time they will, I shouldn't say like always, but yeah. Pretty free low when that shit happens. Don't really know what the play is here. I'm guessing like his bot camps are up, but bot lane won't be there, right? Orianna should be in a good position this game. I'm just gonna check his top side and get timers. No reason not to. Still make my Gromp in time, right? So it's basically just like Gromp walls, red buff here, or maybe Gromp into Crab, something like that. Always put that down there for a bit of vision. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna be bot here, right? 100%.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay. My Renekton is somehow doing well against Cassio. Whenever I see Cassio up his top, they always just like fucking 1v9 the game. And it's pretty Eagz like playing against that shit. Nice. And I'm never going to do drag here, right? There's no point. Because my camps are actually more worth than drag. He's dead, right? And yeah, here will basically just be Krugs into Grubs. I want to say smart if I can, but it's actually inefficient here. And the only thing is like this guy might fucking get there in time. Yeah, I'm gonna be like a little bit late here, but oh my god, that fucking minion just went like full AWOL, bro. Wait, she's fucking Oh, bro. Game is so easy. There's no point in me shoving that shit. Just be whole top side here, plus Karabia into a base. Whatever happens bot lane, like, I can't do anything about.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Fortunately, like, the Action has no kills, but... What the fuck is this? I can't believe that fucking Orianna, bro. Team is popping off, bro. Popping the fuck off. What was that Talon doing, man? I guess he's like hella tilted. If he runs it down, like, mad respect. Honestly, I should have fucking boxed a little bit later. That Orianna ultimate was, yeah, a bit shit, but... He doesn't have flash. I have to get top here.
An enemy has been slain.
That's good job. Oh, she might have seen me, yeah.
You are dominating. An enemy has been slain.
TF dead, so I don't have to worry about his ultimate. Yeah, I just missed time my Q though. You were just saying that I did it. Just Teemo support, bro, is insane. This jungler looks so cooked, bro. Like, he actually looks like he's on 140 ping, isn't he?
An enemy has been slain.
This guy's definitely here, right? I can fucking smell him, mate. Oh, that's weird.
Turret plating will soon fall.
You reckon they'll try diving? Like, the most immediate threat here is them diving, right? So. Her flashing is just fucking so dumb. You always starts to Orianna, right? Or him, either or. After this, we probably recall and run the rift. I actually don't think I can recall here. Yeah, this guy's on that shit, I think. See how TF is moving over there? It's like, why the fuck would he move over there, bro? Teemo's a fucking chad. Is his red buff up, by the way?
Your turret
Probably should have
has
taken
been
that shit.
destroyed.
Oh, what the fuck is this game, bro?
Your team has destroyed.
Oh no, I was kind of hating on the Teemo, bro.
Slain.
That's the best. Could honestly like maybe coordinated something around his blue, but that shit's like too difficult. What do we do after this game, Leapers? I think if you can buy a large rod, you just always do it. Like always. It's just too fucking broken, bro. Like 65 AP. Like you can just put a box down on a camp and just kills it. And if they run into a box, they're all dead. That's what Talon. There's no way this guy can fucking do that, bro. That shit is fucking illegal. The Orianna should be doing this like anyway. Boom, 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 boom. Top side's up. I just want to fucking do this, to be honest. That's a good job. No, you fuck. This kid doesn't have ult. I'm really cute. invade the 0-8 Shack. I mean, like, he's got nothing really else to do against me, you know? Like, he's fucked no matter what. So he might as well try to do something. Like, if I fall asleep here, he can still, like, kill me. Like, if I'm asleep at the wheel and don't expect that, like, he can kill me, but... I can't believe they have an FF, bro.
Killing spree.
Hey guys, so I thought I'd just start this series where I basically just review games. So I'm just going to post the full game first, and then the second half of the video will be me actually reviewing the game. And this is a game that I watched back, and there's only a few mistakes in this one, both micro and macro. And yeah, for my like own improvement, this series is just going to be about this, me holding myself accountable. And I know that even without the stuff that I'm going to point out to myself and you guys, I was still able to like kind of pop off on KR. And yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to getting back to where I've got a bit of motivation again. The only thing is like I'm fluctuating ping from like 145 to 150. And if you've played, it doesn't even matter if you're playing on 10 ping. If it fluctuates, you will feel it. And obviously, like the higher the ping, I'm literally playing like a second behind. And on AD Shaco, it's very hard to get in backstabs consistently. It's a bit easier playing AP, but yeah, hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, in this game, I don't really want to talk about the stuff that goes well necessarily, but I wanted to point out like the kind of like major things that I'll take forward here. So the reason I'm starting bot side here is because I have a Teemo bot with an Akshan, and I don't really trust him. I just see that, I'm like, bro, there's no way this guy's real. So I just path away from this lane. If I had an Ornn top, I would probably path towards it. It's not even like the real reason, but anyway. And you guys might have wondered, like, when you watched the game, why did I just blind invade this Talon? It's because I think the Talon will path bot towards a Leona against the Teemo. Like, if Leona hits the Teemo with anything, he's probably going to die. So after my Raptors here, and notice how I clear literally perfectly on this champion. Like, at 213, I'm done. Even though I did use a smite here. This is so important. Like, some Shacos who, and hundreds I've probably now coached, are so slow at clearing, and they'll be like 5, maybe even 10 seconds behind me around the map. And this is the difference when you play this champion. Even if you play AP, red buff with Ignite, they walk into a brush, you can just, or a box, sorry, you can just kill them. So I decided just to run into his blue buff, and the nice thing is, because I have double range bot lane, I'm probably going to have Prior right. Orianna beats TF as well in lane the whole time. So when I run in here, I'm a little surprised to see him, because now I think he's done Raptors Wolves into blue right. Don't know why. Don't ask me. It's not the point. The fact is like being able to react to this reality, yeah? Again, I'm not going to go through the whole game. The point of this series is to be quick, and again, just to point out the mistakes. Now, after I take his blue, I don't even take his Gromp. Why do I not even take his Gromp here? Some of you might have been questioning this. It's because he might invade my top side, right? And I didn't do this invade to trade camps. So even if it takes me 15 seconds to get to my blue, the point there is that I've got an actual lead. I'm up a blue buff here. If I give him my blue buff, it's not a lead right anymore. So that's the point with this. Make sure I E and then smite it. Teemo probably wanted that. Here I thought of just ganking mid because why not? It's worth me to do this. And yeah, like that chunk, I'm still going to blue. The Talon is not a threat to me here because he doesn't have red yet. So even if Talon was in this brush, it's like, who cares? So yeah. And yeah, he could be anywhere here, right? I think I said this during the game, so I don't really want to talk about this too much. And then I see top lane fighting, so I get off of this and run top. I want to see if there's a ward here, and unfortunately there is. But me running top there, I have to, right? Because Cassiopeia is more important than my blue buff. Sucks a little bit, but that's just how it is. And then we come back to blue. And what I'm thinking about here is my bot side, right? So I know my bot camps here, like as I finish my Gromp and then walls, I can probably get to my Raptors in time. It's actually very close here. But yeah, again, I don't want to talk too much about stuff that's not major, right? And yeah, I run bot. We clear Krugs, or I was going to clear Krugs, sorry. But I just saw bot fighting, so Leona goes in. See how I click here straight away, ping on the way. So it's very important to be, I don't want to say the word reactive because it's been used so many times in jungle videos. But that's what it is. It's just you being able to look at the minimap. Like while I'm clicking down here, I'm looking at the minimap. While I'm clicking here, look at the minimap again. And then we see this straight away, right? So how quick you are to respond to this is a sign of how good you are at looking at the minimap. And yeah. So we go close to the wall, we queue over. I would love to kill the Corki here. See how I box the wave as well. The reason I'm boxing the wave is in case Corki decides to run out, he might get hit by the box's fear. So the fear radius is actually bigger than the circle you see here. So even if he was standing in that position, he's going to get feared. And I'm going to kill Leona because I think this guy's always free. And if my Akshan dies, he's just an idiot. So I ignite Leona because I'm not sure if I kill her right just normally. Because she might have W, which she did. So I think that was correct. And yeah, we eventually kill this Corki, right? Just aim. And after this, we can do Krugs. Why can I do Krugs here? Because I've got no other timing, right? So the reason I can do Krugs is because my Gromp isn't up. My walls aren't up. If those camps were up, I would recall straight away here. We do Krugs, Renekton dies, whatever. It's just unlucky. And we probably just run the top crab, right? Here I've got extra time, so you heard me during the actual gameplay. I can run in, put a box down on his Raptors just for a bit of vision. The reason being is because I can. Look at my Gromp, it's still not up. So I had all the time in the world there just to do something right. We do Gromp here into crab. I think I was clicking down there because Leona was running into our jungle. So you see how Leona's running like through our jungle here. I should probably look at her a little bit earlier, but yeah. And we clear crab. We see Talon over here. I've got Orianna with R. TF doesn't have his ult, so all of these things get, you know, kind of like accounted for. And nice stall on the backstab because I'm on 140 ping. Let's go. And we just get a kill, right? Now, during the game, I said that doing Dragon is bad here, and I completely agree with what I said during the game. Because I get more golden experience from my bot side, and also I'm never losing Dragon. So maybe even the real reason here, because I was just coaching someone and said, like, I had a similar situation to what he had, and this is exactly it. So I don't really want to play for Dragon here. What do you guys think I want to play for? That. I want to play for Grubs. I'm so much stronger than Talon. I've got a great mid laner, right, who's always going to win, or should anyway. And yeah, there's no way I'm just going to give up the best thing on the minimap to a jungler who's weaker than me, especially when my lanes surrounding them, the objective, are doing well. So my brain here is thinking of getting to Grubs as soon as possible. So what I do is Raptors. Honestly, like here, I could think of doing red buff, but you see how my Krugs are on a 25 second, 24, 23 here? So I'm going to do red buff too quickly to then do Krugs. I'll have to wait like 5 seconds. But looking back at this, it might be more accurate to go red Krugs Raptors. And I don't really want to recall. The reason why I don't want to recall here is because I'm not really buying that much. Like, even if I buy an Amp Tome Dark Seal, I'm still so fed here that I don't need the items. This is very important, by the way. So even though I could buy a couple of items that might feel nice, I'm never going to fight the guy at Grubs and think, wow, I wish I had another Amp Tome or Dark Seal here. Look how fed I am. I don't need to base. I'm stronger than Talon. I'm stronger than probably everyone here. So there's no need for me to recall and just lose time on doing camps and getting golden experience, right? So that's exactly what I do here. See a fight over there. He's always dead, so I just click back. Maybe I was half a second late there, but again, it's this is not going to be that consequential. And you see how annoying the Krugs timer is here? So if Krugs were up, I'm always going to do Krugs here, yeah? But because Krugs aren't up, I just have to do red buff. By the way, this is only Shaco tech. You can't do this on any other jungler. Even though I've got an 80% win rate on Maokai in 500 LP career on ping. Yeah, this is only for Shaco, okay? And yeah, after this, we just run to Grubs, right? So even though it looks like I'm a little bit late to Grubs here, the point being is like at 8:10, 8:15, it's very hard for someone to do 2 Grubs. Especially someone as weak as this Talon here. So you might think, oh, Renekton saved me here. Bro, like, I'm still going to get there and stop him from doing that shit. So, yeah. And we run over, right? We get a kill on this guy. Again, just hold your E the entire time. Ult when you have to. I don't even know if I have to ult here, to be honest. I think this is like maybe a bit of a micro error. I just didn't want to get Cassio ulted and then, yeah, maybe like TF stunned or some shit. But I don't actually think I need to high it. But it's still good. It's better to be safe than sorry. There's nothing wrong with this ultimate here. And yeah, after this, I think we just do Grubs, right? Cassiopeia flashes so I can never kill her, right? Reattach clone, do this. All this is pretty standard. And after this, because I've got no real timing once again, also shoving mid here is probably okay, because the next wave is close. See the next wave here? But my thinking here was even if I go mid, I've got such a nice like kind of play on my top camps here. So I think I said during the game, right, I've got Wolves, Gromp, Blue into top crab, or maybe just base after, which looks really juicy. But I think going mid might be a bit more accurate, but what I'm doing here is still not bad, and it's not going to like determine the game. It might just be a little optimization. But I think I do make a couple of mistakes later, like actual improvements that I'm going to remember. So yeah. But yeah, that mid wave, absolutely. Like maybe I could have got it and waited for it. But yeah, still fine to do this. Randomly here, I got invaded by Talon. And when this happened, I was like, what is this guy doing? This Q is pretty bad, by the way. If you're playing Shac, when you put that box down, if it's not armed, so the 2 seconds where it's arming, everyone will see it on the enemy team, including camps, right? So I know here the blue buff sees the box and will turn around. So this was a really bad Q. Don't do this. And I had no idea Talon was going to, you know, invade me here. I'm not even sure if he had ultimate. Because I can't remember if he used it on Renekton or Grubs, but I'm pretty sure he did. So this is like a no ultimate Talon running at me. One thing here, though, I box like pretty badly. I should always box in the brush, right? A little bit questionable. But I kind of wanted to like fear the blue buff away from him. That was the only thinking there, but box in the brush is better. And yeah, if this guy gets my blue buff, like I don't really give... Like, I don't really care too much. Because, yeah. He's just like running in here for a blue buff and yeah, like that's it. He probably would have got more by just like doing his box camps or something. It's probably still worth for him, honestly. But I think that's such a flip play. And I kind of outplay him as well. It's just unfortunate like my team isn't in a position to capitalize here. But this is still great because we get so much out of it, right? Like the Talon's time, I guess, and then TF ulting here, we are, right? Because I'm expecting the TF to hit me with that. So we ult at the perfect time. And yeah, after very unfortunate here, by the way. So I want to reattach my clone. So whenever your clone is behind you, a bit of like Shaco tech, you kind of want to push him away because the clone is never going to catch up to you here, right? So the quickest way to get the clone back on top of you is to push him away and then like Q in. So you'll see me do it here, but it was really awkward because Ori put a ball on me. And I was like, oh shit, I've got to like Q into like their whole team, right? So you see the clone there, and then as I Q in, she ults like at a really bad time. But the clone being in this position, right, is obviously better than maybe being like here. So... very, very important. If your clone is behind you and you're chasing someone, please push it away. Here, I don't really care about the Talon going in on me because I know my clone will blow up and he'll just die. So I hit him with an E, put a box down at my feet. This is also important. If this guy was to jump on me here, see how I put a box down right away at my feet? So it just like protects me. And when he turns around here, it's just like a dead giveaway that he wants to go on me. 140 ping reaction, by the way. And he doesn't get his passive off because we just saw him kind of showed me his intention. And yeah, when Leona kind of runs off, I know she's never going to kill me here. I've got my Q back up. No one is killing me. TF has no ultimate, so I just take his Raptors. What do I do after this? I just recall, right, for Leandries. I could think of doing this top crab, but I think it's too slow here because he might, again, he's just shown like an inclination to invade me. So he might do this out of base and run to my Raptors. So all I wanted to do here was just recall and run out bot side. And yeah, that's what I do. Pretty standard stuff here. Box the dragon as well in case he wanted to do it because my Teemo is in base. Not sure if he died because I skipped all that. But yeah, Teemo's in base. He might think, oh, let me just try do dragon. So I put a box down. Always do that, by the way, if you're ever like a little dubious of them doing something they perhaps shouldn't. Here I was looking at mid. Not really sure why because Orianna doesn't have ultimate. But I know the TF is like kind of pushing and low, I think. Can't remember if I looked there. Yeah, I looked there then. But yeah, this is whatever. And after this Raptor camp, I think this is like the first debate when I watched this back, and I was like, oh, do I really need to react to this Renekton? I still think it's fine what I do. The reason why I think it's fine me going top is because he's still doing well, and I don't want him to die. That's the main thing here. The second thing is that I don't know how much I can get bot based on his camps. I'm not sure about his bot camps. But also, with a Teemo bot lane, I'm like, I'm not sure if we kill their bot A and they have Leona. Like, they have a tank support who's difficult to kill. There's no guarantee as AP Shaco that my clone blows up and hits the Corki and fears him. So he's a very awkward champion to dive on, the AP Shaco. If I was AD here, you could have an argument just running straight bot, right? But again, it's difficult for me to queue in and get my backstabs in when they have a tank support. So I still think I made the right move here, like going top. But if you were playing maybe even any other champion here with your ultimate, you would probably just turn back down, right, and go kill their bot lane. because lots of junglers have CC and they're tankier, and yeah. So if you were playing like Wukong here, just go bot and dive them, especially with Orianna ultimate, like maybe that's the thing. But TF might have his R right, even though it's probably on cooldown still. But hopefully that makes sense. I think it's probably just like a Shaco specific thing. So if I was playing Maokai here, 100% you go bot. 100%. So this is where like Shaco is a little bit specific. But everything else, like I've shown you, if I'm not talking about boxes or how I'm queuing or ulting and snapping it back, bro, like this is just general macro. And it's not like I'm still thinking about running bot there, as if I was playing any other jungler. It's just like I probably can't do it on Shaq, and that's the only difference. So yeah, try to evade this ward, and I sit in lane. I actually make a micro error here. So if you watch this for me, the reason I don't go top here straight away is because there's no wave. So when you look at a lane like that, there's no wave there, right? Cassiopeia, therefore, is not really going to be kind of like reliably hitting stuff. So I'm waiting for my minion wave to get there. So then I know she's going to be hitting minions and standing still, really. Because the last hit minions on any character, right? Unless you're playing Syndra or some unique champion. You're not standing still while you're last hitting here. So when Cassio uses E and when she auto-attacks, if she's doing that, that's when I know, you know, there's a good chance of getting her. But I just queue a little bit too late here. It's very, very close. That would literally be right on the precipice, man, like threshold. So I was very close to that to getting this like perfect. But yeah, she sees me here, which is why she queues. And maybe I should preemptively ult here. But I honestly thought it wasn't going to like hit me. But yeah, I guess it would have done. And Renekton should probably just chill. I don't want to talk about this too much. Like if I don't queue like this, if I perfect the queue there, Renekton's not going to die. So that's the main thing. I don't really care how Renekton plays this. I shouldn't have queued from as close as I did. A little bit annoying, right? After this, we shove the wave. Why do you think I recall after the wave here? You might be thinking, Eagz, why not just stay? Like, you're probably losing Dragon. Am I, though? But also, like, my bot camps, right? I don't want to lose my red. I don't want my bot lane to get dove. So here, me extending top, I think I can actually get to my bot camps and defend them here. So that's why we just recall, yeah? And you see me pinging on the way the dragon. Even if he gets the dragon, I don't care. I don't want him getting my red buff and Krugs. And I don't know about his top camps. So because I'm not sure about his Krugs red raptors, there's no way I'm just going to, like, run in there, right? Or I don't here. Maybe I would have done in the game. But that's why I'm recalling. Nothing to do with gold. It's the fact that I think I can defend my camps as the stronger champion. And obviously there's no way I'm allowing that, right? So yeah, we run out. There's a fight going on mid lane. We just run here and kind of protect Orianna a little bit. Doesn't really matter too much. Also notice how I box here and stuff because I'm thinking Talon might run in here. So yeah, when I queue over and box that brush, I know there's no way he kills me. I always have my ultimate here if he jumps in. So yeah, boxing the brush just to make sure. That's an important thing on Shaq. So if you're ever scared of enemy champions being near you, please use your box as a ward. Yes, yes, yes. Red buff here looks good. That TF looks interesting. So this is where like anticipating enemy laners it's just like the key, bro, to like actual climbing and getting good at the game. So many junglers here are going to hit Krugs. So many junglers might try to go for the crab. So many junglers might, I don't know, just AFK. The TF, right? We know the Orianna all the way back here, yeah, is low. The TF is full HP. So if that TF shoves a wave, I know he's probably going to try get plates as well, right? Because the Orianna is nowhere near here for like 20, 30 seconds. So TF might be like, oh, I can, you know, hit this tower for plates. The reason why I queue out a red buff is because I know the wave still isn't in crash yet. And I have time, right? Just knowing my cooldowns here because I've got Lucids. I have Blackfire Torch as well that gives me haste. So if the TF doesn't show, I'd be like, okay, whatever. Like, I may have missed that. But the likelihood is that he's going to do something like this, right? And because we have Orianna ultimate, I don't even know if she needs to ult here. But yeah, we just get a free kill, right? Based on my anticipation that TF was going to be doing this. If I didn't anticipate this, I'd be hitting Krugs. What do we do after this? We just go bot, right? Thankfully, Renekton 1v2 top lane, which is kind of nuts. Don't know how he did that, but let's go. And because their jungler's top, my first thought is his bot side, but also bot lane here. One thing, right? And this is exactly the same what I just said with TF. Because their bot lane has killed my Teemo. Teemo just gets one shot. Actually, look how quick this is, bro. Look at his health. Above minimap. He just dies like straight away. Let's go, man. This is why I was hesitant to like path here. Which is why, yeah, I pathed towards Renekton initially. But anyway, so when we go down here, I know Teemo's dead. What is their bot lane going to think? The support Teemo is dead. That means the AD carry, whoever it is, Akshan, doesn't matter, is on their own. So I even said this here, right? Are they going to dive my Akshan? And you can see how I changed my route here. I was going to go behind through their tri-brush, but I'm like, no, this wave is pushing, and again, it's similar to TF, right? What are they going to do? They're going to hit the tower. They're going to hit the Akshan because they have Leona again. So just like knowing these little details changes your macro. Reason I Q here is because I know she's dead. Like, Akshan will get her, right? So if she flashes, like, it's just great. Even me queuing there baited her to flash. She always dies. Dragon here is an interesting one, but I'm pretty sure my top camps are gone. So I was just like here, because I think my top camps are gone, like Wolves and Gromp at least. I'm pretty sure that I have to stay bot here and just extend a little bit into Dragon, which I think is fine. But yeah, you see me like even pinging here, right? End up recalling. I think I stopped my recall, yeah, and I definitely should. Again, because I think my top camps are gone. If they're not gone, amazing. Like, I don't know what that Talon is doing, but you can see how he's taken my blue and Gromp. So again, my anticipation there of what my jungle camps actually look like. So this here, right, when Renekton gets vision, and you see blue gone and Gromp, that is what I am anticipating all the way back here. So if I thought my top camps are up, I might even base here, to be honest. Because I might have Leandries after this. Do I get to 1300? Yeah, so I could even recall here right after the last one. And I could just run to my top camps and defend them. But I am anticipating the Talon being there. Why? How do I know those top camps are probably gone? Because of this, right? Me running down bot after the mid kill. And then obviously showing down here. It's like, how does a Talon with all that mobility around the map not take my camps here? So I know right now he's probably taking my shit. So there's no way I'm going to base because they're all going to be gone by the time I get there. So now I've got to extend while he's doing my blue right now. While he's doing my Gromp, I've got to extend here. Can we dive anyone bot? Well, AD carry is dead. Support's dead, so no. What's the next best thing? Well, none of his camps are up, so I guess it's just Dragon, right? And that's what my brain is thinking. We do Crab. Recalling here, even though I have Leandries, it's too slow. Can you see where Teemo is, my support? Can you see where Renekton is? These guys are converging on the Rift Herald, and it's much quicker for me to run 15 seconds there than 30 seconds, which is the recall I'm running there, right? So we run over here. I think we stop him doing it, or maybe he got off it. I'm not too sure, but yeah. If he was doing it right, we stop him. And you see me here, like I'm a little bit, oh, is he like brush camping or some shit? And then we see him bot lane, right? So there he is. We see him bot, and now we know we have a Rift Herald for free, right? When I'm playing Shac, I'll do this. If I think I can get a box on someone like this, I'll always do it. Because the Rift Herald is still free in my head. So if I can, like, ever catch someone off guard, I know that's control warded, so she'll probably never run in there. But, yeah. It also means she has to run into our team. So that's why I did it. So you can kind of, like, box them out of areas or into areas where your teammates are. Even if they see the box, it's not really the point. This is, like, a nice little trick for Shac. I honestly think I should probably save my E here on Leona. But because I've got so much cooldown, again, it's different to playing AD. So if I was playing AD here, you 100% hold your E. It's going to be an 8-second cooldown. And you would Q down into the Corki, which is what I do. But Leona doesn't matter, right? I don't care if the Teemo dies here, bro. Like, the Corki is way more valuable. And he's obviously showing intent to kill Orianna back here. Look at him. So I see that corner of my eye. So I just Q down and try to kill this guy. Again, that is not Shaco technology. On any jungler, you would do that shit. And yeah, I take Raptors here because I can. TF moves over, just damage him a little bit. Maybe we would have had kill threat there. And yeah, we just come back to Rift Herald. See how I ping my Raptors there? How is Talon not doing my Raptors? He's just seen me do all of this. So surely he's on my bot camps. So I think this might have been, yeah, something I said. I'm not even sure if I should use my ultimate there, but I still think it's okay. Let me just see if this was what we talked about. Yeah, there's a fight here. Obviously, like when I look at this, yeah, I know that my bot camps are gone. So I know we see Talon on his red buff as well here. But my thought process here should really be about running to top. After Rift Herald, that is. So this is something like I'm just going to take with me because I don't think I would have been thinking it here in the actual game. So yeah. TF ults, right, just playing around boxes. Can you see how I put boxes away from the Rift Herald as well? So many Shaco players do this shit. And it could be the same as like playing Nidalee with traps. Like they just trap or box the actual thing they're doing. Bro, you don't need to here. Like you can use your boxes where you have 5 points in them to box around the objective. So it can be near it, it can be around it to kind of, you know, just acting as wards, I guess, but also damage. So before they get into the Rift Herald or Baron or whatever it is, they're like half HP. And you see me here just chilling. Like there's no way I'm getting near Leona, I'm just standing, you know, back. And again, like TF has ultimate here, so I'm not sure if he actually pressed it to get here or not. And again, I just put a box down so it's away from the Rift Herald and Mr. TF walks into it. Thank you, TF. Spaced him perfectly. Let's go. And yeah, TF dies, even though they get Rift Herald here, right? I don't want to talk too much about micro here. Very important when you have a free kill like this on Shaco is to taunt the enemy. So I'm pressing Control 2 here, I think. But yeah, make sure you do this. Q, backstab, clear this ward. I think this was a mistake what I do after this. So what do you guys think I should do here? So I end up doing a North American jungle move, no flame. And I end up running to my Gromp, which is awful, right? Where should I go? What's better than Gromp here? Top wave, well done. I get top wave, one more probably, and the tower. And then I would probably just like maybe think of basing. There's nothing to really play for. I could even think of going for top crab after all of that. But I think basing is probably correct because I'm kind of far away. And yeah, it's still okay to do this. I'm just saying like there is a bigger win there in terms of gold, right? Which is getting the top wave. So I would have had like 1.5 there. And I'm hitting the tower. I always get it just because I'm playing Shaco as well. And in case you guys are, I would always put boxes around me or behind me when I'm split pushing. As if I'm playing AP Shaco top. Shout out to Shaco time. But yeah, because I'm not doing this, I'm just focused on camps, right? And as far as clearing camps go, like, yeah, this is what you would do. And I think I even said here during the game, I'm thinking of attacking his blue buff. But it's probably too far away, right? The likelihood is that he's going to get that before I get there. In terms of my build here, you might be wondering why am I not getting the Crimson Lucidity. It's because Zhonya's is more important. So this might be a Shaco thing. Like, if you're playing another jungler here who doesn't build large rods or it's more utility, of course, you would get, like, the upgraded Lucid Boots. But for AP Shaco here, like, getting Zhonya's or whatever it is just so valuable. Even Shadow Flame is good. Even Banshees is good in some games. So, yeah. Little things like this go a long way as well. You see how their team is, like, bot side here? And you even see, like, when I run in, I'm not hesitant, but you can clearly see that I'm aware of maybe them doing this, and then they put a ward down on my red buff. They see me here, right? So I'm acting as if I'm running in the brush, and then I click back, because it might bait them to waste time, because they never kill me. So yeah, I know they're never killing me here in red buff. They might play for it, so I'm just keeping in my head here, they might actually run into my red buff. You can see how Leona was just there, so she's probably the one who warded. So this could be a thing. This could be an invade, and I know you guys have watched the gameplay, hopefully. So when I do Krugs here, see how I queue in like this? Now, what I should do here is actually box. You see how my mouse is exactly here? But I was like, oh, I don't even know if they're doing that. I'm not even sure if they're invading me here. But I should definitely box here in case. And I could even leave the red buff here. What I should do, to be honest, is box. And then when the red buff spawns, is I should wait until that's on like maybe a 2-second cooldown or something. So I leash it into the brush with me and box here as well. So if the Talon runs in, he's got like 2 fears to deal with. And I just kill him with an E-Ignite. So that's what I should do here. This is like a little micro optimization. Still fine what I do. Still play this well. Yeah, he's only got 1 passive stack on me. Ult here, just in case, because I'm anticipating him to R. So he gets the red buff. But yeah, again, like, he's kind of just, like, trolling himself, right? Just dying. Leona dies as well. After this, like, what do we do? Anticipation, right? I see here that I've got no camps, and then TF is randomly farming bot. So what do? I run straight bot. Him doing that is illegal. So I queue over, get here ASAP. Maybe I should run all the way around. But I'm pretty sure I knew he didn't have flash. I'm hoping I do here. So yeah, I just queue over, and we end up killing him, right? Again, this is just all anticipation, bro. Like, if you guys can get better at that skill, it will change how you see the game. And you'll just be such a better jungler for it. Such a better jungler. Listening to the enemy laners as well as the enemy jungler, right? It's crucial. After this, because I don't really have anything to base for, I'm just going to try stay on the map and get to Zhonya's here. Don't really think basing does anything. Again, it's the argument of, if a fight happens, am I going to really regret not having an amp tome? No. Atakan and Dragon are up here. See how my whole top side's up? Eagz, you could have recalled and defended your top side. I mean, he can have it. Like, I don't care. Like, the game is already made up. I'm so fed. The team is ahead. If he wants my top side, he can have it. I get Dragon and Atakan. At this stage of the game, camps just mean less. So I really just don't care if he runs there. So yeah, we just do Dragon, we do Atakan on spawn, right? Again, look at my boxes, how they're in Tribrush, they're not actually on the Atakan until now, when I'm actually doing it. Because the damage is still kind of important from your boxes. And yeah, we do this. Again, see how I box here? Queue up, box the brush, instead of just hitting Dragon. So yeah. Unfortunately here, my box gets procced by the crowd, which kind of sucks. This is something you just have to deal with on Shaco. Maybe there's a way I could have avoided that, but yeah. Q and W again because it gives me vision. Run up to Talon, just EM. Here, notice how I never Q. Why do I never press Q here? Because TF has R on me, so he will see me, so I just have to cop it here. And I wait for his ultimate to end, and then what I do here is kind of fake them out. So I auto-attack TF. This was similar to Leona and Corki up here. So So I auto-attack TF and then Q back down with all my cooldowns. Because if Corki is near me here, me just landing an E is really good. So we put a box down on the edge of the brush as well. Just watch this for me. Can you see how this box is right on the edge of the brush? Lots of people might box like here or here. Terrible, right? This box covers as much ground as it possibly can. So if a box is there, what does that box do that this box doesn't? Nothing, right? Like literally nothing. This box is just optimized. So try to box on the edges of brushes, yeah? Not here, not there, not on the edge. Same with this one here, right? Like, I don't know, like that box is better than being in the brush, funnily enough. Okay. And yeah, we win this fight. Again, not sure if we can like keep running there into fog, Cassio R and stuff. So yeah, we just do what we know. Save ultimate here, you never need to use it. Even if Akshan wasn't here, you would never R here on Shaco when you're this fed. And yeah, because I think my top side's probably gone, I could always think of like doing some bot camps here. So yeah, again, I'm just accepting that my top side is gone here, right? So I just don't care about what my minimap is telling me. I'm expecting it to look very different than what it's the reality here. So recall, get Zhonya's, and just run out. And wherever there is a fight, I kind of just want to run there, right? If my camps are up here, that's great. But yeah, honestly, even here, I should probably just be running into Raptors and not doing walls. That was pretty NA. No flame. And yeah, you can kind of see like how they're active in this area. Yeah, so like I see all their champions here. The reason I hit this, you might think like I'm trolling, is just because this is actually quite questionable. But yeah, like when you played Shaco for so long, bro, and you're the nuts, you just know like limits. And I just know here, even though I'm on ping, that they just never kill me with Zhonya's. So this is like why getting to Zhonya's is more important than Lucid's, because you can do shit like this. And this just ends the game, right? This is the last fight. So as I box in, right, I put a box down, see that? On the edge of the brush still, even though this is like kind of pressured here, and I don't have all the time in the world. We put a box down on the edge of the brush, not just like in the middle. So it covers ground. We press R, anticipating Leona. And the best thing about this ult is that Talon's passive actually ran... Oh, no, it didn't run out of me. Sorry, I still have it here. And this is why I said in commentary, like, he literally had his passive on me. You know? So I'm pretty sure he would have been able to tell who the real one is, because that there... Look at my clone, bro. Look at my clone. See how my clone doesn't have a Talon stack on him? And then he ults. So the clone's got one now, bro. But I've got two, because he hit me with his W1 here. But if he did this, right? If he goes back on me here, what do? I just press Zhonya's, right? And then hopefully Q's back up. Maybe I can box on my feet as well. So it's very close, actually, to being bad. It probably was troll me doing that. So I will remember that. I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not going to be stubborn and say this was good. It's actually very risky. And I probably should have died against... If that was Chaos, I'm probably dead. But, yeah. And, yeah, we just win the fight. Think about the targets here. Why would I ETF? TF is dead, right? Who cares about him? The Corki's more important here. So, yeah, we just run up to Corki and EM. TF is obviously dead here, right? And we saw Talon over here. So instead of hitting the person who's dead again, I kind of just use my Q as misdirection, which I've used a couple of times in this game. We Q away, use Sweeper so I know Talon's here. I box the Blast Cone, not the brush, even though my box here would give me vision of him. So I know, like, someone uses that there. But if I box, I could then EM here, but I still wouldn't execute him and kill him. So I wanted to box here in case he thought of running out, which means he has to go over there into the tower, right? So yeah, lots of little micro things, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I don't really think there were like that many mistakes here looking back at it. I think the big mistake that we can all agree on is after Rift Trail just shoving top and getting that tower. But apart from that, I think this was like near perfect, which is why I'm 9-0-16 with like 7.5, 8 CS per minute. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you want me to continue this series. I'm not sure when I will play again because the ping is really AIDS. It's almost like 150 at the moment. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't be shit, bye.